So, I got an alphabet randomness here for you guys. And at the end of this one, I think my score was 18-1 or 16-1. So, I pretty much go apeshit this game. And this is why it's kind of a commentary-able video thing. I'm a jig. One momento. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I did this game. I don't remember. This is in the addition to the very old gameplays I have. And so since it's alphabet randomness, I'm going to talk about another letter today, and that new letter is E. Sorry, I zoned out because I remember this part right here where I bodied that kid and got doubled. But Shadow HXA, I remember him. Anyways, alphabet randomness E, and so I'm gonna kick this off. Letter E, letter E, letter E. Extraordinary. I don't really have a story for extraordinary, so we're gonna let that one go. Adequate. Why am I taking out vocab words? I don't have a story for adequate either. Eugene. I don't even know a Eugene. Man, I am failing already. Another name, Edward. What is wrong with me? Elastic. Alright, there you go. Elastic. Story about Elastic. The one I can think of off the top of my head is kind of funny. Actually, it just happened. At my school, I don't know if it's a nationwide thing, but what I want to talk about are silly bands because they're made out of elastic. And there's a couple things I can tell you guys about silly bands. In 9th grade, my freshman year, they seemed to like kick off out of nowhere, and you know, everyone wanted to have silly bands. Everyone had tons of silly bands, and it was like the thing to have them. And you could do whatever you'd like, you know, like certain animals. They had, if you went to the one store, which was Spencer's, it was Spencer's. Sorry, I'm zoning out. It was like kind of like a novelty store or whatever. Like you go in there and they have funny ass like mini condoms and like air cannons and like glowing lights and like action figures or random movies that are creepy. And they just, you know, kind of like one of those stores, and it has like the hats with the Cookie Monster and like Kermit on it and stuff. I don't know, just like one of those kind of stores. And you know, we'd always go in there and look at funny stuff and whatever. And you could buy ones in there that were like bongs and sex positions and like the marijuana leaf, and you even got to see some of the freaking stoners use that stuff. And so that's one point I bought my silly bands. Another one I mentioned was the other day I went and wrapped up my wireless headset, the output form. That plugs into the TV or your system, and then the Xbox audio goes in behind them. It's the wireless one, so I had to have that part, and then I have a plug into the power outlet. I put that, wrapped it up, put it in my bag to take it to my mom's and my dad's, and I couldn't find a rubber band, so I took a silly band and actually wrapped it like 3 times, and I actually used the silly band for an actual rubber band use, and I thought that was kind of stupid. Like, no one ever uses them for rubber bands because they're absolutely weak and ridiculous.
They know they cannot win.
But that's that on.
Why do they resist?
Oh, I got a text message. That's that on elastic. I don't know what to say about elastic. I don't wear it. Wings Redemption says, "What I learned today, you can't please morons." My favorite quote in relation to that is, when you try to idiot-proof something, you just make smarter idiots. But besides the point, we're gonna move on back onto the lettering. And the next letter is elephant. Alright, I can work with that. And I instantly got 2 stories I think about that, and I'm gonna start with the Flash game one. I remember playing this one game. It was a Flash game. You know, back maybe in my middle school, maybe I don't know how long it's ago. You know, you'd go on the computer and you get bored. You play Flash games. Maybe you do it in school. Nothing unusual. And the one website I went to was mostfungames.com because my friend turned me onto that one. And here comes the double. Oh, never mind. But on that website they had this game before. I think it was called Achievement Hunter or something weird like that. It was this little purple elephant in a very small little square map. And you had to go around and like go up gravity and like hit these letters and hit switches, and it was just you floated around and did nothing almost, and you would like earn achievements, and the idea was to get all of them, and they didn't tell you how to get them. You just had to randomly earn them and see how many you could get. and we like went and like saw them online and googled them and did them all, and I just remember because it was a little purple elephant, and that's kind of why I thought of it. But the other story I was thinking about is none of you may know, but I do actually have really good skills with the bow. I never really, I don't live in the country. I don't get as many opportunities to use a bow, or I don't hunt with a bow because we don't own one and they're expensive. But like as far as like being at friends and shooting standards and compositions, I'm like weirdly good. Like I have like incarnation or something. Like I'm good with a bow, and I took lessons with this one guy once because I was like in middle school. I don't know, see if I could learn something new, and we did like a bow class, and you know, he taught us how to fletch a bow. Kind of, we worked on one a little bit, not very much. It was only a one-day thing, so. But to mention that, he was talking about the one guy. I don't remember what his name is, but I think it's like Edward Bow or something like that. Bowie, Bauer. It was some guy, and he was like nationally known for his talent with the standard traditional bow, and he used longbows. And so he mentioned how he was the only man on Earth to single-handedly take down an elephant with a bow, and I thought that was pretty crazy. I mean, those bastards are huge as hell. How do you take down an elephant with a bow without it getting pissed off and charging at you? I mean, the pounds on that thing gotta be drastic in order to, like, I mean, unless he's just trying to get it to bleed out and he runs around trees and shit. Because there's no way you're gonna pull back. The human arm cannot pull back a bow strong enough to put an arrow through a fucking elephant's heart. And that is like 1 ton of fucking sealed stuff. But, oh man, I'm running out of time, guys. Alright, well, that's the... I only got like 2 or 3 stories out of this one on the E, but I don't know, you guys still learned something about me, so... that's a wrap. Give me a like.